Here's the starting lineup. Race 1 for the Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge, brought to you by Crown Lift Trucks. Craig Baird and Johnny Reid off the front row. Daniel Gaunt and Mitch Cunningham line up alongside each other on row 2. Go back to Ant Pedersen and Hugh Gardner from row number 3. A row 4 start for Scott Harrison alongside Simon McLennan, the first of the 996s. We go back to Simon Evans, Mike Morton from row number 5. Mark Madgen completes the lineup for the 30-lapper double points enduro. Just 38 points separate the top 3 in the championship. The final round of the Crown Lift Trucks Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge here from Taupo. And this race, Mark Pedersen, could be the most important one as we go green. And Johnny Reid looks like he's got the start because it's double points, 30 laps.
This comes down to the team, Jamie, because these guys from lap 14 onwards is when the pit window opens. The cars are going to peel in. They're going to do the tyre changes we've seen before. It is all down to the teams. These guys know how to drive the cars. They do it day in and day out, mate. So, like you say, double points. The teams will be so anxious. What a Triple X do. They've got to bring one of the cars in first, maybe the Shane McKillans, just to warm the pit crew up. Then you got Daniel Gaunt and Craig Baird, both championship contenders. Who do you bring in first? Yeah,
well, the McKillan car this weekend being driven by Ant Pedersen. McKillan away on business duties with VNC Cocktails. But Johnny Reid, more importantly for him, has got the race start. And the championship leader, Daniel Gaunt, is back there in the 3rd spot.
Yeah, look, I'm not completely surprised by that because Johnny Reid started 2nd, but that's actually the preferred line because the inside very dusty, not many cars go down there. So Craig Baird would have suffered being on pole position, and we saw that happen, but as we know, anything can change.
So 1st, 2nd, 3rd in the championship. The first 3 cars on the racetrack. Mitch Cunningham under attack here from Ant Pedersen. So Daniel Gaunt going into this race on 858 points, 25 points clear of Johnny Reid on 833 with Craig Baird on 820, just 13 points further behind Johnny Reid. So it is really game on, considering Beardo was, 150-odd points out of the championship lead after about round 3.
Yeah, look, I was silly enough to say 2 or 3 rounds ago that he's probably going to concede this championship and concentrate on the V8s. Boy, I couldn't be any more wrong even if I tried, because he's just been chipping away, and every time Daniel Gaunt's faltered, of course, Craig Baird and Johnny Reid have both capitalised on that. And as we say, mate, the championship's come down to this fantastic finale we see now.
And Pedersen's got ahead of Mitch Cunningham for that 4th position. There's Scott Harrison. They had some gearbox issues here on Friday, so they've made a gearbox change to the Mad Butcher, number 5997. But it's Johnny Reid out in front in the Ray Glass Boats 997, run by International Motorsport, and a pair of Triple X team members in behind Craig Baird. And Daniel Gaunt Baird looking for his 7th consecutive Porsche GT3 Cup Challenge Championship. That's unreal.
Staggering figures, isn't it? So, look, he knows how to win races, but Johnny Reid, the guy on the picture right now, he doesn't know how to give up. It doesn't even exist in his vocabulary, as we know, so he'll keep forging ahead. But when we see the pit stops, we've seen it before, there is just such unique different style between International Motorsport, the team that are running Johnny Reid in front, and then the Triple X guys. So, as I said at the beginning of this race, can't help but think it's going to come down to the teamwork and the boys in the pits.
Well, Craig Baird's had 7 victories this season. He's tied with Daniel Gaunt for race victories. Johnny Reid with 1 single victory. As we're on board with the Giltrap Group, Ray Glass Boats 997. This is really game on for the championship. As we said, this pit window will open on lap 14. I watched the Triple X team practicing. The International Motorsport team have also been practicing down here in the pit garages here at Taupo, so that's really going to be interesting to watch when that pit window does open. This is a 30-lapper opener, and it is double points, so you really can't afford to do anything silly or have a DNF or a mechanical or get into someone else and risk damaging a radiator, which we have seen a few times this season.
You're so right there. It's just the simplest nudge, and then of course you damage the radiator and it's game over. But looking down the timing monitor here, interestingly, Ant Pedersen has actually just scored the fastest lap of the race, 30.6, 2nd to Johnny Reid at a 30.7. So Ant's got a bit of car speed, and these 3 guys out front will be taking speed out of each other, so you can't help but think it's going to be a 4-horse race in the blink of an eye.
So here's Simon McLennan, first of the 996s, chased by Simon Evans. They're 1st and 2nd in the 996 championship. 213 points separate Simon McLennan and Simon Evans. Simon McLennan very nearly won this championship last year, but was just pipped at the post by Hugh Gardner here at Taupo at the final round after some issues for the McLennan New World cars. So he's looking for his first 996 championship. As we approach the pit window inside the next 5 to 6 laps, how crucial could these pit stops be with the track position we've got right now for those top 3 drivers in the championship?
Very crucial.
So Reid Beard, Gaunt, Pedersen, and Mitch Cunningham, your top 5. Race number 1. There is, left rear, that's Simon McLennan. Shades of 2010, so he's got a left rear puncher. I would say that that's just by himself, because Simon Evans has got ahead of him. He had a huge lead over Simon Evans, so...
And he's showing no signs of slowing down the straight. He's probably still doing 150 plus Ks. That tyre may peel off, but still got a bit of track to go before he gets back to pit lane. But could have been worse. It happened probably in turns 11 or 12, so he can limp that thing back home. But if it hadn't happened in turn 1, it is an awful long way around here before you get back home.
So Mike Morton, I think the first of the 997s to pit for the Triple X team. He's coming back out on track as Beard's right there with Reed. Will one of these two make their stops? No, they go by again. So Mike Morton's just made a stop for the Triple X team, as did Mark Madron.
Yes, Daniel Gaunt's in.
Daniel Gaunt pits in the background as Craig Beard is filling Johnny Reed's mirrors.
Daniel Gaunt peeled off into the background, so we'll see what happens. I just hope these boys come in at the same time because it'll make life very easy for us. Here we go.